Hey guys, this is Tony. I just installed some new KKE wheels on my 1999 Honda CR 250R dirt bike. Although they look really good, I've got to warn you. I purchased these last month. September 30th was the day they were delivered. I bought them off eBay for $500. They are black wheels with aluminum colored spokes and black hubs, and they came with all new brake rotors and a new rear sprocket, which was a 50 tooth, and the whole set was $499. Upon installing them, I found the following problems. The chain, it's out of alignment just a little bit. I noticed was the first thing I noticed. And then I realized that the sprocket was rubbing on the left side of the chain guide. When I checked the other side of the chain guide, there's actually about a, I don't know, quarter-inch gap. So I think the sprocket is just not lined up with the factory chain guide, which tells me something is off. When I noticed the chain getting tighter and looser. So I drew a straight line across the axle, and I put a 1 on one side and a 2 on the other, and I put a gauge here, and when I set it on 2 and make the gauge touch the sprocket, and then I rotate it around to 1, there's an 1/8 inch of a gap. So that tells me that the sprocket is orbiting the axle out of alignment. Those were the two things that I noticed on the rear wheel. Now, there's two other things I noticed on the front wheel. First off, with the spacer that they provide, you can't put the axle all the way through. And you can't even get the nut on the other side using the spacer that they tell you to. And for some reason, there's a third spacer in the package, and if you use that smaller spacer, it actually works, and this axle will go all the way in. But this spacer is also wrong, and the brake rotor, which is KKE, rubs. As you can see, it's off center on the front caliper. And this spacer here needs to be different also. So I don't know if it's just their spacing. I can't tell you if there's anything else wrong with this wheel. But those are the two things I noticed wrong with the front wheel and the two things I noticed wrong with the back wheel. And I just thought that you guys would want to know, because when I did research before I purchased these wheels, I only read good stuff about KKE. But the more I read about it, the more I started to wonder how long this company's been around, because everybody's talking about not hearing about them before. And the only purchases that I could identify were fairly recent, like in the last, to be honest with you, the last month or two. So I am not even sure at this point how long this company has been around, but I'm pretty disappointed that I invested all this money and time into putting their wheels on my bike just to find 4 things wrong with them. So I'm definitely taking these off my bike and sending them back, because I don't think they're safe. Right, Django? Yeah, he agrees with me. All right. Good luck, guys.